Hello everyone, today I'm bringing Temur Kona combo. For those of you that have stuck with me these past months, you know how much I've played Kona Omni, so you know how much I like this deck in best of one. For those of you that don't know instead, the deck revolves around playing Kona on turn 4 and then tapping it out with the planets in order to put Omni into play and then cast all your spells for free. Northwind will then grab your Wincon out of the sideboard and Marang River Regents will bounce all your creature in order to deal damage face to the opponent with the Terror of the Peaks into the battlefield. We have a bunch of removal spells on the 1 and 2 mana slots in order to face aggro decks. Then there is Ashling as a really good blocker and a way to ramp into Kona or Northwind. We do have Winter Knight and Stock Up as a way to get value, Formidable Speaker as a way to grab whatever creature we need. On the sideboard we have a bunch of graveyard removals, though we probably just need the Soul Guide Lantern for best of one. Then Detector Intrusion is a really nice way to face control deck and being able to bounce back your Northwind in your hand in order to play it again. Abrade and Heritage Reclamation as a way to especially remove artifacts. Pyroclasm and Ill-Time Explosion as mass removals. Omni Changeling to copy, especially the Marang from your sideboard if you don't already have one in play. Terror of the Peaks as the Wincon of the deck. Dragogenesis as a way to replace the Omni. And Lost in the Maze as a way to protect the Kona. That being said, let's dive into the matches. Larsen came to final with just 6 match losses. Yeah, damn. That is indeed an insane run. Questo fine settimana sono stato impegnato parecchio. Golgari. Well, I don't think we'll need these untapped. Probably just gonna go stock up this turn. Let's see if they annex already. If they annex, I might go speaker, depending if we draw the land or not. Alright, let's go stock up. Land and probably just another land, I guess. Don't need Ashling at this point. Next turn we're just gonna speaker discard the Pyroclasm, I guess. Either Pyroclasm or Fire Magic. Oh, never mind. It's gonna be a 4-power creature probably. They're playing Fable Passage, no? Okay. Well, let's go Fire Magic right now, I guess. Though, never mind, it should be Pyroclasm. I guess it should be Pyroclasm. I shouldn't have played the land untapped. I lost 2 life points for anything. Yeah, it's probably Pyroclasm. Planning on playing the landfall deck in an event? Yes, we're going to. A little bit later. Oh, it's some Bushido deck. Alright. Never mind. Okay, we can go speaker, discard the Fire Magic now. There was a team that brought Simic to the Pro Tours and player had a decent result. I saw one Simic doing like 6-1 on day 1. I didn't keep track after day 1. I had a lot of stuff to do, so I didn't check the results. I don't know how day 2 went. What do I need? Terror of the Peaks, alright. Let's do our usual stuff. 6 damage face, bounce these 2. Play the Northwind again. 5 damage face, grab the Changeling. I guess I should have grabbed the... it doesn't really matter. Should have grabbed the other Marang from the sideboard. Anyway. Are you doing terrible things to the Fat Choco player? Apparently yes. Apparently yes. Alright, game 1 was pretty easy. Alright, let's keep. Oh, what do you send, Professor? What is this? Oh, it's the simic Kona. Damn, 4 bounce off, 3 opts, 2 spell pierce, spell snare. What the heck is going on here? Mono black, we can probably discard the Pyroclasm, though I might regret it if they're playing the bot, I guess. Well, let's go for it. Not many people are playing the bot at this point. The mirror, actually, so maybe the Pyroclasm was not that bad. Oh, never mind. Probably discarding the speaker, I guess. I mean, Northwind, we are actually not that far from casting it. So I guess maybe it's Northwind. Really depends on what they have on their hand. Yep, I would like to flip. Now let's go like this. No attacks. I guess I should have sent. Anyway, 1 point. We're not gonna win with damage anyway. Another deceit. Well, we are losing the Northwind now. If we draw a land, the next turn we can at least go for the Winter Knight. Because these cast only spells with mana value 4 or greater, so we won't be able to use the mana from the Ashling to go for the Winter Knight. Well, not the land I was hoping for. Let's flip this thing. Discard once off, we won't need it. Cavaron, huh? Alright, I guess we're playing the Cavaron. Send the Ashling, pass. See if they go for a Cavallero. Okay, no Cavallero at least, but maybe a Winter Knight or a Stock Up? No? Nice. Alright, we don't flip this time, because we are gonna go for the Winter Knight stories. Alright, pretty good draws. Let's discard the Ashling, play the starting town pass. They have a removal for the Ashling, we don't really care much about that. 2 Kona, 1 Stock Up, they're kinda stuck, maybe if they go for... Ooh, that is big though. I might go Kona and bounce it, but if they draw a land, it's not that great. Oh, never mind, I can't. It's worth to. Let's go Stock Up then, see if we can find the Omni. No Omni, no untapped land. Damn. That is bad. I guess we go for 2 Stock Ups. 1 Stock Up, 1 Northwind maybe. Yeah, let's go 1 Stock Up, 1 Northwind. Casting the second Stock Up this turn was really important, I think. Meritus a lot better than Riddler, yep, in this spot, especially, yes. Well, they have a Cavallero, so they're gonna discard the Northwind. Now, we only have 1 Northwind left, so we gotta be careful about that. Could have maybe attack with their Emeritus, then bounce it with Cavallero, just to have another... Surely not. And they have 5 cards into 4 now, actually. So they can trigger it again. Meringue also doesn't look that... I mean, 5, we're gonna go to 13. And then 9 damage next turn. Ay. Alright, let's see what we draw. Another land. Let's go for Stock Up. Still no freaking... no freaking... omniscience, huh? I should have just stay open and go for the coil and catch, I don't know. But I like placing the Kona into the battlefield right now. Alright, we take 9. It doesn't look great, does it? I mean, I should bounce both of these things probably, just to be safe. Problem is that we're not gonna win if I play the Moraine, because they're gonna cover over the deceit again, and then if they play the Emeritus the next turn, we're just gonna get in another recall. Though if they have a removal for the Kona, we are dead. But I mean, there's nothing much we can do. We can just hope they don't have the removal, and now we can draw some value out of the Meringue. There is the Omni, but we are dead. Because we don't have value. Let's try to go for it. I guess I should have sent. I don't think they have an instant speed blocker. Alright, let's see if the Omni enters in play. Probably not anyway. Yep, we can concede. The seat a real problem for this deck. Alright, so we have our combo in our hand. Let's keep them. Start with the Caveron, proceed with Utros, Multiversal Passage on green if we don't draw a green source of mana. Oh, that's pretty good for us. There's also Pyroclasm. Well, don't think they're ever winning this game unless we miss land drop for like a lot of turns, which is unlikely. And even if we miss, I mean, we're gonna Pyroclasm right now, and then next turn we will have the Fire Magic that can deal 2 damage anyway, so I think we're fine. I think we're probably fine. Rhythm for 1, them. Let's go these 2. Ouroboros. Too bad we have our combo. Let's go Kona, Omni in play. Northwind. Alright, GG. Do 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 do. Start with the Caveron. Otters. I mean, I don't really want to play the land untapped, to be honest. I'm fine with taking damage probably 1 turn. Oh, never mind. We have the stock up on turn 3. I definitely should have played it untapped. Lesson, actually, huh? Lessons. We drew Kona. I guess I'm staying open and go for the bounce off on the Otter then. I'm gonna go for the stock up. We don't really need it for now. Let's pray that they're gonna play Monument or whatever thing they want to. Yep, alright. GG. I mean, we can still miss, but it's really unlikely. Let's go Omni in play, stock up to find whatever we need. Guess not yet. Let's go Winter Knight. Discard the Beast. Draw again, try another time. Unfortunately, we still miss. Let's go Ashling, discard the Utros, see what we find. Another Winter Knight, let's play it. Damn! Bro. I mean, I could just play the Meringue, bounce the Ashling, If they have a boomerang basics, it's kinda annoying. I guess they need boomerang basics and a removal on the Kona. And then we have another Kona to play. Though, I mean, I don't see how we can lose if I play these. Bounce these. Let's try the Ashling. Just want to see if we can win. Alright, another try. 2 Ashlings. Let's discard these 2. Let's go for the first Ashling. We have 2 Omni. I guess we can discard the Kona now. Alright, well, guess we gotta wait 1 turn. Should be okay. Next turn we can cast 2 Winter Knights. Unless... no, never mind. Even if they have 2 Boomerang Basics, we can just go now to put another to put Omni in play again. If they play the Monument. Alright, Speaker GG. Let's go Speaker, discard events, grab the Northwind, then Northwind, grab the Marang, bounce the Northwind and the Marang, blah 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 blah. This deck might need a little bit of an upgrade to the meta. Not the best, not the worst. I guess we keep. If we draw Omni, we can Omni on turn 3 eventually, but we also need to draw value. I guess in order to flip the Ashling, I'll have to play... oh damn, that is pretty good. I'll have to play the Steam Vents, so I guess we discard 1 Kona. And that's not the best. Let's see if they go for Shelter. Sim works too. Oh, they are stuck on 1 land now. Thank God I did discard the Kona. Alright, let's go throw a Spess. See what they do here. We draw the land, so we're probably gonna go for Irelist. Damn, Shelter like these, probably another one then. Though now it's a little bit worse to play the Marang, but I guess I'm gonna do it anyway. We do have two Konas. I don't think I want to bounce the Shelter. I'm definitely bouncing the Sim. But I mean, if I bounce this Shelter, they can just shelter the Marang. Though if they have the second Shelter, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I think I'm just bouncing the Sim. Let's discard cover on Northwind. Alright, it's pretty good. Let's pass, see if they have the second one. Then they also did draw another land drop. Tira Armor is not that great. We won't be able to block with the Marang. They don't have the Shard Mage Rescue. Alright, stock up is great. Let's see if we can find them. So I play 1 Northwind. I mean, put 1 Northern Wind in play. Right, we are lethal next turn. If I don't play the North Wind. So I guess we decline here, because I guess I should have maybe discarded the Kona, don't know. But we are lethal next turn. They needed like... Yeah, they needed like Shelter and the Feather of Flight in order to win. Now we're just gonna block with the Ashlink. Play the North Wind here, grab the Dracogenesis out of the sideboard. Now let's stop the Kona. Send them a Rang, see if they block or not. Alright. Dracogenesis in play. North Wind. Grab the Meringue. Play it. North Wind and the Meringue. North Wind again. There are the peaks. Let's bounce these two. Play these again. Grab the Changeling. Copy the Terror of the Peaks to go faster. Now Meringue, 6 damage, bounce you and you. Meringue again. Alright. There we go. There we go. Skip. Yeah, on day one, landfall crashed everything. Except for mono green landfall. And I mean, it's at less on only 3 games though. Tome. That Maestro was horrible. And Nazar's Momo too was horrible on day one. Didn't really expect Momo to do so bad against Prowess. I'm only 44% win rate against Prowess on day one. And 0% win rate against Elementals. What the fuck? Nothing really changed between day one and day two. Damn. Alright, against Elementals, I guess it's... Yeah, with the Thunder Flock, it's actually not the best thing to play against. It's horrible against Celestial Landfall, but that was kind of expected. What do we discard here? I guess it's gonna be the Winter Knight, probably. Not really sure about Winter Knight or Fire Magic. Probably Fire Magic, actually. The Mazzara's Momo being the second worst deck, didn't really expect it. Yeah, you can choose between Stock Up or Winter Knight Oppo. I don't miss the value. Definitely don't miss the value. If they're gonna have the intimidation tactics, it's gonna be bad. Surely they're not missing the airdrop. If they're playing Onyx and the Tome. Scry twice with the Tome. Pretty bummed Golgari didn't do better. I mean, we couldn't really expect that much from Golgari. Alright, they're probably missing the land drop, and they probably found it with this draw from the Tome. Another Winter Knight. Do we wanna go Winter Knight or Stock Up? I think it's Stock Up every time. Omni's here. And then I guess we're gonna grab another Stock Up. Maybe it was actually... Yeah, maybe it was actually the Speaker, because if they discard the Kona right now... I guess I'm still playing the Northwind if they have mana open though. Yeah, the deck is too fair for Standard right now. Narrative right now is the Prowess is dead. What? How? How is Prowess dead? I mean, it just showed that Monogreen and Selesnya probably are the best right now, but Prowess, I don't think you can say it's dead at all. Don't think you can ever say that. We also drew our only island of the deck, so if they're gonna demo field us, it's gonna be pretty bad. I will take the Bitter Triumph. Now let's grab the Lost in the Maze. Venga conmigo. I mean, now how is Prowess like second best when you rate deck or something like that, and people are calling it dead. Don't know what. So they have 4 mana. If we draw untapped land, I think we just go for Lost in the Maze and Kona. Alright. Let's play the Lost in the Maze first, because they might have 2 removals. I guess if they go for the demo field though, we're kinda screwed actually, huh? We're kinda screwed if they go for the demo field. I guess maybe I should have played first Kona? No. Surely not. Should I probably just go for a Stock Up? If I go for Kona right now, they'll demo field the Cavaron. It's gotta be bad. I shouldn't have played the Lost in the Maze. But I mean, I guess right now I have to go Kona. They forgot they have the demo field. Thank God. I don't think they're playing the Nowhere to Run. But yeah, this turn was definitely Stock Up into Winter Knight or something like that to find another planet. Okay, of course, Il Cutter probably set a 49% win rate at Pro Tour Final Fantasy. Damn. Anyway, we just know that Prowess and Monogreen are definitely better than every other deck we have right now in Standard. The end. Fuck. Well, I guess I gotta grab the Terror of the Peaks right now. Guess I gotta grab the Terror of the Peaks already. Right? Yep. Do have a lot of value on our hands, so we should be okay. Alright, we do have the 2 Marang River regions this way. Guess I should have played the Terror anyway. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I should have put our Northwind into the sideboard. Nah, we're fine like this. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Let's skip. Cabaron, then go for the steam bands. Prowess, probably. No sleek shot though, huh? Maybe it's lessons and they're gonna quench me. I should shut up. Sometimes I should just shut up. Monument. I would like a monument so we can stock up. Alright, let's go stocky. Stocky and what? I guess bounce off probably. Are you guys collecting paper MTG? Nope. I do not collect paper cards. I do not have the money for it. Guess we look at what they discard and then we decide if we want to bounce off this Grand probably. But I mean, they do have a mountain here. We're not bouncing off this Grand. Create a treasure. They have another attachments, maybe? I guess. Posted day 1 and day 2 win rates on Discord. Alright, thank you, thank you. Land on Beast. I do want to kill the Grand actually. So let's start with the Pyroclasm. They're gonna go for the attachments here, I believe. Just to see if they can find Wisdom. No? Alright, let's go stocky. Another quench, them. Alright, at least we have another stock up. Though this Wisdom is annoying. Grand, huh? Let's start with stock up. Don't really want to get the third quench, even though I don't think they're playing it. Alright, we do have Kona. There's also Pyroclasm, so I guess we're gonna go for the Pyroclasm. Izzet Maestro with an impressive 24% win rate. Did any Izzet Maestro made day 2? Actually. Probably gonna find the talent now. We got rid of 2 Grands, so let's hope they don't have the third one. Ay. I don't think we're gonna win now. Damn. That was some impressive draws by our opponent. Grand into talent, into another monument. Well, we're dead. Definitely dead. No way we can win now. There is no way unless they use a treasure here. No, we're dead. Definitely dead. There is no way. This is the only turn that we can Kona, but they definitely have a combustion technique or something like that to kill it. Attachments. But if they go for draw on the monument, we're bouncing off the Grand so that they won't be able to combustion technique. Never mind. Create. Oh, never mind, I did have this card from the abandoned attachments too. But I'm definitely gonna find the combustion technique in 5 draws. surely. Only 2 out of 10 Maestro made day 2. Ay, 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 ay. I guess we start in Townfire Magic already. Surely it's a good best of one deck. We can try it, I guess. We can try it. Let's go Ashling, discard the Ashling probably. Cover on, alright. The problem is if I cover on, I won't be able to... I guess we're blocking with the Ashling right now probably. Golgari was a 40 win rate and Momo was 39. Well, I mean, 34 though is definitely low. Especially when there are not... Yeah, Momo was a lot more players. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Golgari, I'm not really sure how many people brought Golgari, probably less than... less than the Izzet Maestro. I'm actually not sure about that. Golgari 8 players, Momo 14. And how many Izzet Maestro? Nine, yeah. I guess almost the same. Went for Boomerang Basics on my Ashling, huh? And now Flow State. Well, I don't feel too alive. I guess maybe it was better to stock up, but I'm probably playing Bounce Off for... You know, I don't think they have a removal for a 3 mana. I mean, for a 3 defensive, 3 toughness creature. I finally made it. We'll definitely have to block this Usher with the Ashling. Can't really afford another 2/2 in play. Oh, quite the draw. Quite the draw. Let's try the early GG. See if they concede after the stock up. Okay, I guess we're fine. Though I gotta grab one stock up, I guess. Yes. It was probably fine already to go for 2 more ranks, but... Alright. Northwind. GG. 45% win rate for Jeskai. I thought he would have performed a little bit better, but... Don't know how many Jeskai played the Lute. Jeskai went 720 versus Prowess. I feel like against Landfall it would have been even worse, probably, no? 720 versus Prowess, what the fuck? Let's see what we're playing against, if we can get the 7 wins with the Kona. With our Kona deck. 50% versus Mono Green, and when 0-2 versus Lesnar. Okay, not a very big pull rate. Damn, didn't really expect a 50-50 against Mono Green Landfall. I would have said it would have been way worse. Wrestler 3, if it's probably gonna be Demir Excruciator, so we can discard the Pyroclasm. Either Excruciator or some Demir midrange, in which case I might regret discarding this Pyroclasm, but I feel like we're gonna get at the seat right now. Someone should have brought in Mardu. There was Mardu. There was definitely Mardu players. But like 3 or 4 players did bring Mardu, something like that. I believe. Bisht, Stocky, Kona, and Yashling. Let's see if we're getting the seat right now. Duress. Okay, one stock up, go. Thank God Oppo seem to have finished the discard spells. I think I'm gonna go for the Winter Knight here. Could have gone for the Speaker. Discard the Ashling, grab Northwind, but with all the discard they have, I don't know. I don't really know about that. Human is louder than any drum beats. Alright, let's go Speaker, discard the Caveron, and grab the Northwind, I guess. I should have played this Art in Town. Anyway, it doesn't really change that much. I'm gonna go Northwind, Winter Knight, the Northwind, try to find... Ah, damn, never mind. I could bounce off the Speaker. I actually don't mind doing this. Even though, maybe it was better to bounce off the Northwind actually. Yeah, it was probably better to keep the bounce off for this Northwind. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's Northwind. They do have a Bitter Triumph for Shoot the Sheriff, whatever. Let's grab the Detect Intrusion because I don't really want to get a Deadly Cover Up on the Northwind. Don't really want to get a Deadly Cover Up on these. Stock Up. Stock Up is also kind of annoying. Stock Up is also kind of annoying. I think I'm gonna counter it. Let's play Northwind again. Grab another Detect Intrusion, I guess. Really depends on if they kill these or not. If they kill these, we're gonna go for the Dragogenesis. If they don't, we just grab another Detect Intrusion. I'm scared that once people pick up more Selesnya landfall over mono green, the Kona is gonna be a lot worse. I mean, Erode is gonna definitely be a problem. Alright, GG Oppo. Alright guys, so I guess that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the matches, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!